Is your home in a danger area when it comes to wildfire? There's now a new map indicating where the highest areas of wildfire risk are in the state of Oregon.
And now the state is seeking the public's opinions on this map we're talking about. Now to Joyce O'Geary joining us live with much more. Joyce?
Liz and Jeff, this is not the first but second attempt at creating this map. Officials say that they use public opinion to try to make those necessary changes.
That's all they're about. How do we keep properties, lives, communities safe in the future?
But safety wasn't the main concern over the first map drafted 2 years ago. People were worried about insurance companies using the map to boost fire coverage premiums. But a new Oregon law prevents insurance companies from using information from the wildfire hazard map. The new map includes lots of new information.
Any piece of farm field that is identified as irrigated at least one of 5 years, the last 5 years, be classified as irrigated, and that we reduce the hazard. The other has to do with hay and pasture lands. We heard similar feedback from those parts of Oregon. And so we changed the way that we characterize those. And the result is a reduction in fire hazard in those lands as well.
The wildfire hazard map falls into 3 levels: low, moderate, and high.
We visited Jackson, Josephine, Klamath, Deschutes, Wasco, and Union. And those 6 counties comprise 95 to 98% of properties in high hazard and wildland urban interface.
Only high-risk properties that are also in the Midland Urban Interface map could face new building code and landscaping regulations.
Even a small grove of timber trees, if there's a crowning fire where the crown of the fire is burning, it can cast embers that can ignite homes, woody debris for up to 1.5 miles away.
The final version of the map will reflect rules adopted by the Board of Forestry.
Right now in the draft maps, that's somewhere just shy of 100,000 properties out of 1.8 million in the state that are the high hazard is really identified as the top 10% of hazard across the state. So it ends up being about 100,000.
And you have until August 18th to give your input on the new map. And to find your home, head to KOIN.com. Live in downtown Portland, Joyce O'Geary, KOIN 6 News.